Hello guys, welcome to the new challenge of this series. Today we'll be working with Python list and we'll be performing some of the most common list operations. Some of them are mentioned over here like you can see. So let's start. So this is my Python interpreter terminal. I'll quickly define a list over here. I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Let me print it. Yeah. So here I want to know the length of the list. So how I can do that? So for that you had to use length function. So using this length function, you can actually find out the length of your list. And then if I want to know the max value of this, so here I can see it is 5, but let's say how we can get it. So max of list, so yeah, you can see here it is 5, and if I go and check for the min one, then it is you can find it like this min. So you can see we have this list, and in this one is the minimum value. So this is how when you are doing some operations with your Python list, then you can use some of these functions. Then we already have list. Then let's see what else we can do with this. So if I want to append, or if I want to add some more element in my list, then how I can do that? So in Python you can do it very easily. You just need to mention the list name like L, then append, and with the value you want to append you can mention over here. So if I let's say I want to append with 6, yeah, then I'll see 6 is here, it has come over here. Now the question is, if I want to add more values, more than one elements, then how I can do that? Because append method can only support one value at a time. So for that we have something called extend. Using extend you can actually do something like this. Yeah, now let me print list. Now you can see earlier it was 1 to 6, now it is 1 to 9. So we have added 7, 8, 9 as well. So like this you can do it. And let's say you want to remove some element from your list, then how you can do that? So for that there is a method called remove, and you just need to mention the element value. So let's say I want to remove 4, I'll say 4. So 4 is out of the list. Now you can here you are actually removing the value by the value name or the value actual value. But let's say you want to remove some value by the by its index. So in list it is similar to array. So here this will be your 0th index, 1 2 3, like that. So index value will be like that only. So it will start from 0, then 1 2 3 4 5 6, like that. So for that there is a method called pop. So something like this if you do. So if you are not passing anything over here, then by default it will remove the last value. So here you can see the advantage of pop as compared to remove is that when you remove something, if you are, let's say, removing the last element, you can actually store it in some variable and you can use it for some other purpose. Okay, so a classic example of this can be, let's say you have a list of some elements and you want to remove or you want to pick the elements one by one, but at the same time you want to reduce your list also. So in that case pop will be useful for you. So now if I say list, you can see 9 is removed. But now let's say I want to remove maybe index second, that is value number 3, then how you can do that? So for that you have to say list pop then 2. Now you can see value third is removed. So this is how you can do it. So this is our list now. Now let's say this is my list in ascending order. So let's say I want to order it in descending order. So how you can do that? List dot reverse. If I say list now, so you can see it is in descending order, 8 7 6 5 4, like that. Now let's say I want to sort it in ascending order. So in that, how we can do that? like this. If I say, it will sort it in ascending order. So this is how you can play with your list. Now there is one more thing in list, that is called slicing. So slicing is like you have this whole list with you, but now in this list you want to pick some of the elements. You do not want the whole list, you just want the few elements of the list. Then how you can do that? So for that, in list there is something called like this. So there will be one start point, then you will have this colon, then stop, and then step. So just to understand this, the start point will be your index. So let's say you want to get data from here, so you will say start from 0, and let's say you want to get data till here, so you will mention the index till here. So it will be 0 1 2 3 4. So 0 to 4 if you mention, then you will get these 4 values. Okay, and step is like how you want to get the data. So let me show you an example. It will be, I mean, you'll understand it in better way. So this is my list. Okay, so in this list, let's say I want data from index 0, okay, till index let's say till 6. So I need to mention till here. So 0 1 2 3 4. So I'll say 4. So you can see I have mentioned till here. This is my fourth index, so it will stop at this, I mean just before this. So that's why you are getting values like this. Okay, now let's say I want to get values from here till end. So for that, how I can do, I'll say index 1 till end. So till end, for till end you don't need to mention anything. So if you are doing like this, then you will get from here till end. And let's say you want to get the last element of this array. So in that case, how you can do it, you can say -1, because it is reverse indexing. So if you are going from here to here, it will be here 0 1 2 3 4 5 like that. But if you are coming in reverse order, it will be -1 -2 -3 -4 -5 -6 like that. Now let's try to understand this step thing as well. So step is like now let's say I have this list. Okay, I want data, like I want the full data. If I say this, then I'll get the full data. But in this if I say step is 2, okay, then it will jump by one step. So it will give me 1, then it will give me 5, then it will give me 7 like that. So it will actually skip the middle value. So it will come from 1 5 7, and it will skip this one as well. So this is the advantage of this. Now let's say you have this array or list, and you want to get the reverse order of this list, right? So how you can do that? So there is also one trick for this. So for this, you can say like this, this, and this. So in this way you are getting it in exact same list. But if I mention -1, then you will get the reverse order list. So this is also one quick trick for this, which can, I mean, which are mostly used when we are doing Python programming. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching.